Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, thank you so much for all the support you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, WhatsApp. If you see any of this garbage in my comments, please know it's not me, and please do not click on it or call the phone numbers. We the People website. If you want your comment put over on my website, please start it by saying We the People. That way I can find it easier. Also, we have a Facebook group. Both of these links are in the description box below. Please check them out and join that Facebook group. You have to answer one question. If you don't answer that question, I won't approve your membership into the group. Okay, so I made a video earlier today talking about the stimulus timeline and the raise for Social Security, and how it's a lot of them. Is so much to get done in a small amount of time. So do I think it will get done in that small amount of time? No, no way. I do not believe it. But just that video alone raises the question in my mind, and it probably yours too. Are we going to get a forced stimulus check? Are we going to get the bigger raise for Social Security? I'm not talking about the COLA raise here. I'm talking about the raise that we've been fighting for. Do I think we'll still get a forced stimulus check? Yes, I do. 100% I believe we will. Because we have all these lawmakers that's wanting a stimulus check. And I know 80, a few plus, whatever it is right now, is not enough to get it done. But we also have Bernie Sanders on our side. He's the one that's building this package. That's still not enough. But when they get down to the final negotiations, I believe that's where they can negotiate and change people's minds that's against it and get it added in. So yeah, 100% I still believe we will get a forced stimulus check. Do I think Social Security will get a raise? And I'm not talking about the COLA raise. That COLA raise happens every year. But I'm talking about a bigger raise for Social Security to bring them up at least to the poverty level. Yes, I believe we will. They have been pushed to the curb so much and said no to so much, while every other group of people in the United States is getting help, but this most vulnerable group. So yes, I believe they will get a raise. How much it will be, nobody knows. When will it be? Nobody knows. But whenever this package gets fully passed and signed into law, I fully believe there will be a raise for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA in that package. It has to be. Because if it's not, you know what's going to happen to the Democrats. I mean, because the Democrats got 100% control over the House, the Senate, the White House, and control over this stimulus package. So if they don't put help in there for the American people, it's over for the Democrats, and they know this. Y'all, now what I'm going to say now, a lot of people won't like it. But y'all, I have to give you the truth here. I can't give you all this hyperbole that you get from that other website. Child tax credit. Y'all, I got to be completely honest here. I know, like I said, a lot of people is not going to agree with this. But y'all, a lot of people in my comments are saying it's not fair that people are getting this child tax credit and they're not getting no help. And yes, on that stance alone, yeah, I can agree. You should be getting help also. But when it comes to this child tax credit, us older people, old farts like me, we got the child tax credit when we was younger and had kids under age. So we got ours. This is theirs now. They're due this. They would be getting it anyway. The only reason it's being talked about is because they're changing how they can get it. Now they're changing it to, instead of on their income tax like we used to get. Now they're talking about taking it in small monthly payments and giving it to them. This is good and bad, because if they take these monthly payments and then they, at the end, they make too much money to qualify for it, they got to pay it back. We didn't have to worry about that. But we got our child tax credit when we was younger and had kids. Now they're young and they've got kids. Shouldn't they get a child tax credit too? When this is the only thing that's changed is how they get it. I mean, that's the only thing that's changed. And we got ours, so I mean, we want them to play fair. Come on, y'all. We got to play fair too. The Border Patrol. Y'all, the situation down at the border wall is getting worse every day. We have the cartel, the people that are bringing these people to the border to get them over the border illegally. They are now shooting at the Border Patrol. And the thing that makes this worse, our Border Patrol can't shoot back. To me, that's an act of war. If somebody shoots at me, I'm shooting back. And I'm a very good shot. So they better make sure they're a good shot. But it's an act of war in my head. But the way our government sees it, these cartel members, they're regular citizens to the Mexican country. So, unless it's the Mexican government firing on us, it's not an act of war. I don't see it that way. Y'all, it's just like in Vietnam. There was a time in Vietnam where our soldiers was over there in harm's way, but they could not fire on them unless they was fired upon. Well, then it may be too late. It's the same thing. But the government will not, I mean, they're actually shooting at our people, and our people can't return fire. So that's actually worse than the situation in Vietnam. Y'all, think of this. Our government can shut down our country, force millions of Americans to lose everything they got, their house, their car, their homes, their jobs, their savings, force our country to close down, but yet they can't close down the southern border because this asshole that most people calls president won't allow it to be closed down. Kids in cages down there. They got kids in cages down there laying on top of each other because it's so many in deplorable conditions. Now y'all remember, the Democrats was so against this. They was all up in arms about it. And yes, it's bad. It should not be happening. They should be turning them around and sending them back to their country is what there should be happening. But the Democrats were so bad against this, they was blaming Trump for letting it happen. Well, now that Joe Biden is president, where are these Democrats pointing the finger now? All that was to make President Trump look bad. And they did. Y'all, these lawmakers don't give a damn about those kids in cages. Just like they don't give a damn about you and me. All they care about is that vote that they get. Well, we need to show them about that vote. Y'all, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the rest of them a-holes in Washington thinks it's okay to spend millions upon millions of dollars every month on these illegal criminals crossing the border, breaking our laws. And now our government wants to flush $107 billion of your tax dollars down the drain, making these illegal criminals legal. Y'all, when are we going to ever collectively stand up against our government and say enough is enough? And be firm enough to get their attention and make them take notice that we the people are pissed off. Is there anyone in America that's still got a backbone? Have we gotten so soft that we can't stand up for what we believe in? Y'all, again, if you want your comments over on the website, it makes for some great reading over there, and I've got blogs over there that we blog every 2 times a week. Be sure and check those out. The link is in the bottom description box. Also, the We the People Facebook group link is down there. Answer that one question and you're in. But if you want your comments over there, start it by We the People. That way we can find it and get it over there. Y'all, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for the world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know I love you all. Until next time, keep your faith in Jesus.